Welcome to Intrinsic Light. I want to start our time together today with a simple but powerful affirmation. I am open to the infinite flow of positive energy, and I welcome the good vibes that this new lunar cycle is bringing into my life. Take a deep breath and just let that sink in for a moment. Feel the energy in the room or wherever you are right now shift toward that warmth and light. We are standing at a very special threshold. This December, we are meeting the last new moon of the year, and it is a massive energetic milestone. On December 20th, the moon and sun align in the expansive sign of Sagittarius, and this isn't just any regular monthly reset. This is a cosmic bridge. It is the step that carries us from the experiences of this year into the potentials of the next. When the sky goes dark on that Saturday, it marks a time of deep incubation and expectation. It is a moment where we are invited to go within, to plant seeds of intention in the fertile ground of our hearts, and to envision a future that truly reflects our highest potential. For all the water signs out there, this period is especially potent because the moon's energy is so closely tied to your own fluid, receptive nature. Just as the moon governs the tides of the ocean, it governs the ebb and flow of your internal world. This December new moon asks us to look toward new horizons and expand the boundaries of our consciousness. It's about trust and faith in the universe. As the moon begins to grow toward the full moon in early January, the intentions we set right now will gain incredible momentum. I've pulled a special 6-card spread to help us navigate this transition. We're going to look at what we've left behind, where we are standing right now, what is waking up inside us, what we want to grow, how to make those dreams real, and the hidden resources we have to help us along the way. The first card, looking at what you have recently released, is the Lovers. Now, usually we think of this card as being about romance, but in the context of what you've let go of, it represents the release of the struggle of duality. You have moved past a period where you felt torn between two opposing paths or currents. As a water sign, you know that life is an ocean with an infinite number of different currents, and for a long time, you might have felt pulled in directions that didn't feel like they belonged to you. On the card, we see that spiritual quest for harmony reaching a conclusion. You've released the need to constantly weigh two sides and have instead chosen a path of integration. By letting go of the internal conflict, you've made room for a much deeper harmony. You are no longer standing at the crossroads. You have chosen your current, and that is a beautiful, liberating thing. Next, we look at where you are right now, and the card here is the 3 of Swords. This might feel a bit heavy, but it is actually a very cleansing energy for this new moon. On this card, we see a striking and poignant image, a beautiful swan, regal and white, with tears falling from its eyes. Below it, 3 swords pierce through a heart-shaped space amidst dark, rainy clouds. This tells me that right now, you are in a phase of emotional release. You aren't keeping those negative emotions or worries bottled up inside anymore. You are weeping for what was lost, not out of despair, but as a ritual of purification. You are allowing yourself to feel the sting of the past so that you can finally start making a new life. It's that moment in the storm where the rain is heaviest, but you know the air will be incredibly crisp and clean once it passes. You are standing in your truth, acknowledging your pain, and by doing so, you are neutralizing its power over you. Moving into what is emerging within you, we find the 2 of Swords. This is a fascinating shift from the previous card. Here, we see a figure sitting in a state of calm, balanced contemplation. In this particular depiction, there are 2 rabbits touching paws beneath 2 large, golden coins that are inscribed in a figure-8 symbol of infinity. This emerging energy is all about a new kind of intellectual and intuitive balance. After the emotional release of the previous card, you are finding a centered space where you can finally hear out other points of view. You are becoming willing to listen to your partners, your friends, or even those internal voices you use to shut out. There's a peace returning to your mental state. You are learning that you don't have to fight every battle. Sometimes, the best way forward is to simply maintain harmony and stay content with the current of events. You are finding a way to balance your inner relationship with yourself and your outer relationship with the world. For the question of what you wish to grow during the cycle, we have the powerful card of the solar eclipse. This is such a significant card to pull during a new moon reading. A solar eclipse is a moment where the material and social worlds intersect in a way that creates a temporary darkness, so a new light can be born. This card tells us that you are ready to grow your social and material projects. You are moving beyond just internal feelings and looking at how you can manifest interesting and important projects in the world. You might want to grow a new friendship circle, change your career path, or take a leading role in a community project. It's a call to wish for the well-being of your children, your loved ones, and your friends. This is about generating thoughts related to planning a big, bright future. You are planting seeds for a reality where you are recognized as a soul of society, and you are using this cosmic window to lay a foundation that will support you for years to come. When we ask how you can bring these goals and intentions to fruition, the Two of Cups appears. The imagery here is absolutely stunning and perfectly aligned with water energy. We see two swans, one white and one black, facing each other, their necks gracefully forming the shape of a heart. Below them, two golden cups sit on a rock in the water, decorated with lotus flowers. This is your answer. Fruition comes through partnership and mutual support. You bring your goals to life by balancing your relationships and giving a helping, friendly hand to others. It's about merging with another person or a group to create something greater than yourself. For water signs, this is your superpower. You don't have to do this alone. In fact, you shouldn't. Look for the people who resonate with your heart's deepest desires. The success of your mission depends on your ability to see through the eyes of love and compassion and to open your arms to the world. Finally, we look at the additional resources available to you as you manifest these goals, and we find the Four of Pentacles. In this deck, the card shows a figure holding onto resources with great focus, standing before a backdrop that suggests stability and the construction of a lasting home. This card is telling you that your greatest resource right now is your own internal stability and the practical assets you have already built. You have a reservoir of strength, talents, and energy that you've perhaps been underselling. It's time to focus on the matters you are in charge of and to develop your own resources rationally. Don't worry about what others are doing or get caught up in hypocrisy. Instead, realize that the foundation you've built is solid. You have the discipline and the willpower to manage your physical world. You are the creator of your own security, and that self-reliance is a massive asset that will allow you to take the risks necessary to reach those new Sagittarius horizons. Looking at this entire spread together, it tells a very coherent story of transformation for the water signs this December. You've let go of the exhaustion of trying to be two people or follow two paths. You've moved through a necessary emotional clearing, letting the tears fall like a summer storm to wash away the old. Now you are finding a quiet, rabbit-like stillness and balance, which is allowing you to plan huge, eclipse-level changes for your future. You are going to bring these changes to life by leaning into the power of partnership, finding the swan that mirrors your soul, and you'll be supported by a newfound sense of personal stability and the practical resources you've worked so hard to gather. As we wrap up this session of Intrinsic Light, I want to leave you with some positive encouragement. Take a moment tonight or tomorrow morning to actually write down these intentions. Note the actions you feel called to take, no matter how small they seem. Write them in a journal or on a piece of paper you can keep tucked away. The act of writing them down anchors that high vibe energy into the physical world. Come back to these notes at the full moon in a couple of weeks to see how the tides have shifted. You are moving towards something beautiful, and the universe is listening to the prayers you send out under this dark December sky. Stay in that light, trust your journey, and I'll talk to you next time.